Alrighty, hello again. This is Trice Majestus, and we're back in Elite Dangerous Odyssey, back to engineering and building out our Corsair. So let's get in game and get things rolling. And I'll just say ahead of time, sorry for the late start. Communication was in progress and took a little while. Family, of course, comes first. All right. Hello, Tacito. Well, welcome back. Did I put the ship kit on this thing? I think I did. I think I did all the livery on this, but I didn't sure. So let's double check. That could be. I'm certainly running late tonight, but my wife and I were both off in different directions today, and we needed to have some communication when we got back, and that took, well, my fault. We had a bit to cover. All right, so let's see where I'm supposed to be going next. I believe it's Ramta. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Oh, far more than that. I was expecting only about a 10-minute conversation, and it came out to about 45 minutes. Oopsie. But we had to have some discussions about antibiotics because they put her on one she hasn't used before, and it's one I've used several times. And there's several warnings that they put on it, which I don't think they warned strongly enough. So we talked about that, and some things going on locally, and yeah, retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
And some things that she needs to communicate to my daughter when she picks her up, which is during the stream, so I can't do it. Yeah. Lots of things. And my wife is a very interesting person, so I kind of lost track of time, and that's entirely my fault. Yeah. Well, yeah. Chance of death. Chance of leaving you a brain dead, but still barely alive organism, sort of. Chance of this, chance of that, chance of the other thing. Chance of your reproductive organs shriveling up and disappearing. Hello, Hug. Welcome back. Although I still wonder if it's Hug or Ook.
Frameshift drive charging.
I work with an Ook.
Frameshift drive charging.
I wonder, let me do something here.
Shields offline.
Well, that's not too bad.
Frameshift drive charging.
Wonder if there's anything else I can... Hello, Jean-Marc. Welcome back. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a Gudamaya, you know, but thanks for the background. I actually use one of those online AI image generators to make that. One of the free ones.
Frameshift drive charging.
They're certainly getting a lot better. Wondering what the paid tiers are like. But, of course, I don't really want to pay to find out. Let's see, is there anything else I can turn off? Thrusters, FSD booster, shield booster, multi-cannon, FSD. No, there really isn't that much I could turn off. Alright, let's turn this stuff back on. Shield booster. Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Shield cell.
Using shield cell.
Shields online.
Shield cell.
Using shield cell.
No, it won't use. I'll have to figure that out.
Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scoping.
That's Sword Art Online. Cool. I have spoken. Why, people have some good names for carriers.
Fuel scoping complete.
So I gotta find out why the shield cell bank didn't fire. Yeah.
engaged.
All right, 0.06 Gs. All right, we like that. All right. Fire shield cell.
Using shield cell.
Kutamea Tango Romeo India.
Nothing.
Flight control online. Welcome, Commander. Request docking permission if you...
Yeah. Options, controls, ship controls. Weapons. No. Miscellaneous. Number pad plus. Okay. Cancel. Let me just check this. Or check voice attack, see what it's set to do. All right. Edit profile. Number pad plus and hold for 0.04 seconds. Okay. So it should fire. Fire shield cell.
Using shield cell.
Wonder if it's out of ammo. Oh, no, don't do that. Wrong button. Let's see.
Frameshift drive charging. Shields offline. Thermal signature restored. Silent running. Thermal signature restored.
Not sure which button that is. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Clearance granted. Proceed to landing pad 02.
Where's pad 2? All right, let's turn the... That looks like it right there. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, that's 2.
Landing gear deployed. Shields online. Current equity compromised.
Landing operation complete. Commence system shutdown. Welcome, Commander.
Okay. Ramta has point defense and chaff launchers. Lightweight, point defense, ammo capacity, reinforced, shielded. No, we definitely want ammo capacity. There we go. Guardian module? Oh! Wow! No kidding. Oh, I could put anti-guardian mode resistance on these. Which has no negative effect. I just need hardened surface fragments and... Okay. Interesting. I wonder where to get hardened surface fragments. Plenty of caustic crystals. Actually, so let's go to View Engineers. Go down to Ramta. Anti-Guardian mode resistance. Location at Titans, huh? Alright. But I've never seen any. Interesting. Hardened surface fragments. Huh. Well, I'll have to find those at some point. I've got that. I've got that. Alright. That takes Ramta off the list. Seems to me I'm going to have to find a whole bunch of those caustic crystals and hardened surface fragments and bring every single ship over here to do this. Or maybe pin that blueprint. What do I have pinned from Ramta? Heatsink ammo. Guardian module. Pin blueprint. That way I don't have to come back here for that. All right. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
All right. Which is closer, Liz Ryder or Celine Jean? Liz Ryder. Not very far. Oh, shush you. I'm going to go extra because I started late. Okay, we're definitely going to do Liz Ryder. All right, off to Liz Ryder. Ooh, I know that problem. That's okay. I'm barely gonna. I don't even know if I'll finish the engineering. I'm gonna try and finish the engineering tonight, and then get back to the right area. Retract landing gear.
Takeoff procedure complete. Clear for departure.
So tomorrow night will be definitely the night that I'm gonna need backup to see if this actually works.
Frameshift drive charging.
Flight control now offline.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
And once they fix the heat on these things, I'm probably going to change it around and go to 5 lasers and a whatchamacallit, plasma cannon.
Frameshift drive charging.
5 lasers and a plasma and see what that does. I'll probably use one of the advanced plasmas that I've got on the carrier.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
I'm hoping I don't. But we'll see, because I'm going to keep picking on more and more difficult things until I find what the limit is. So at some point I'm going to need backup, because I'm going
Drive charging.
to mess with things I probably shouldn't.
3, 2, 1.
Another interesting build to this would be a shieldless hull tanker using
Fuel scooping.
all multi-cannons.
Fuel scooping complete.
See if this can be a vulture. Preferably a better version of a vulture.
Frameshift drive charging.
But it is a medium ship instead of a small, so that may not work. Lots of things to test out, though.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, that does tend to be a a problem. But if I put, you know, top grade armor on here, and then hull and module reinforcements, and let's see, you know, it's something to test out, something to try. But yeah, the base hull is probably not going to be great. But with a, you know, something along, you know, the same attempts or the same class, because I'm noticing this thing is running dead cold right now. And if I can get it to, actually, let me,
Shields offline.
oh, I can't turn that off. Okay. And you know, look at how like heat signature is really, really low. Actually, let me. What's it like when I'm down here? Then I kick silent running in, and how fast do I heat up? Yeah, too fast. That may not work.
Thermal signature restored.
All right, well, that may not work. See how long it takes the shield to come back up to on, and then I'll try and boost it from there. Not running as cold as I would like it to. That may not be a good option then. We'll see. We'll see. Things to try.
Shields online.
Fire shield cell.
Using shield cell.
Oh, that may be my problem. Fire shield cell.
Using shield cell.
Ah, that did work.
Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage.
Oh, well, that's not good. But it brought me all the way to 100. Wow. I may take a little heat damage, but wow. Okay. That's interesting. I may not need backup if I could do that. All right.
Frame shift
That was definitely very interesting. I'm not so sure that I need that higher rated shield cell. Hello, Vagabond. Well, first of all, welcome to the channel. And they are dead balanced. Well, I shouldn't say that. How did shield resist? I'll have to get into the workshop to look at that. But I haven't done anything to the shield resistances to weight the shields in any direction. Right now I'm running it with a paper hull anyway. Lightweight armor on an Imperial ship is basically no armor at all. So like every other Imperial ship that's a shield tank. Okay, I'll look that up. Give me a second. I don't want to do that while I'm trying to land. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Alright, where is... I think that's this one. Yep. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Alright, so... under ship... stats... I might do better raising the thermal resistance of the shield, maybe. All right. Armor. Yeah, my hope is, I try not to go through the get out of the shield. I make the shield as good as I can. On Gudamaya ships anyway. Let's see, what else can I improve here? Well, I could drop the cargo rack down one and get more shield. Got plenty of power for it. Well, we'll see with this build how it works, or how well it works. But this is a huge thermal load on that thing. All right, I did that, so let's cross him off the list, or her. Next up, the Dweller. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Sure. Oh, that may be hard. YouTube does not like links posted in the chat, unfortunately. Nope, YouTube does not allow that. Nothing to do with me. And the only way I could allow you to do it is to make you moderator, which obviously I'm not going to do, because it's too hard to make someone not a moderator after you make them a moderator. It's a royal pain. Let's see, I need the Dweller. That's true. You can join the Discord and then I can post it. The Discord link is in the chat. Oh, it may have gotten old. Let me generate a new Discord link and put it in the chat. Oh, how do I do that again? Invite people. No. Edit invite link. Max number of uses, none. No expiration. Generate a new link. Copy the link. I'll just post that here. And then I'll go into here. Oh, okay, it generated the same link. Interesting. All right. All right, I need to go to the dweller. Number of jumps is 3. That's not bad. So if you post that in the general chat on the Discord, I'll copy it and put it in the
Ship released. Departure authorized.
retract landing gear.
Landing gear retract.
I could put it in the channel or in the chat.
3, 2, 1, engage. Frameshift drive charging.
So you can either put it in there or in the general or in the ship builds chat. Either one will work. And I'll copy it from there and put it in the chat in the stream.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
And
Fuel scooping.
all right, give me a sec. I see it. Let me see. Copy link. Paste. Well, I will definitely look at it.
Frameshift drive charging. Three, two,
Your build definitely has a whole lot more survivability after the shields go down than mine does. Yeah, it's definitely includes a different play style with it. Interesting that you've only got one beam and everything else is a multi-cannon. I wouldn't think a 2D beam would take down most shields, but just by itself, I'd think you'd have to have multiple, but... Reactive surface explosive resistance 21. Okay. 4 shield boosters. Yeah, that's more than I've got. What have you got for engineering on those? Resistance augmented. Resistance augmented.
Orbital
Heavy
flight
duty. And heavy duty. Alright, so you haven't... Whoops. Have you tried it shieldless yet? And just try it to run silent and hull tank? Curious how that'll work. Whether you can treat it like a vulture. One of the things I want to try with it. Like the problem you run into there is the base. The base hull on it is not as good as the vultures, but
Gutamaya Tango Romeo India. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing.
this is not a base I come to very often, but I'm wondering if it hasn't changed a bit since the last time I was here. This looks weird. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 07.
Crap. There we go. Well, maybe that's not a good idea. Alright, oh, we'll see. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Alright, have a good night, Tacita. We'll see you tomorrow. Well, I am definitely not a top tier pilot, that's for darn sure. Alright, power distributor, charge enhanced. Experience super conduits. All right, beam lasers all set to efficient. And I want thermal vent. All right, thermal vent we have. And so we're done with this guy. Lasers and that means the only engineer we need to go to is Todd the Blaster. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Power to shields. Power to
Routing
engines.
Power to shields. Routing power to engines.
Automated flight control protocol now offline. Thank you, Commander.
that Beanies and Weenies? Oh, cool.
Orbital flight engaged.
Beanies and Weenies, classic New England camping dinner. And definitely for those who grew up with it, comfort food. Baked beans and hot dogs. New England style baked beans and hot dogs.
Gutamaya Tango Romeo India.
Open hailing frequencies.
Control protocol initiated.
Requesting docking
Submit
permission.
request prior to landing. Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 02.
Where are you? You're not over here. It looks like you're over there. Yep. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Now, do not want long range on this. I believe. Yeah, I definitely want efficient. What did you put on yours? You put overcharged on yours. Interesting. I'm going to start with efficient. I may change them later. What do I want for an external effect? No, I don't want that. Definitely don't want that. Don't want that. That's tempting. Don't need that. I'll do that one. Alrighty, the ship is engineered, so let's go bring it back to, where was I at? Done. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Eight jumps, sure. Retract landing gear.
Ship released.
Landing gear
Departure
retracted.
authorized.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
Well, Hug, you're right around my age. And definitely Thorpe, Tacita, and Mr. Mad Hatter are all significantly older than us.
Frameshift drive charging.
And when he's here, Carl and several others. 60 is not necessarily old for the people who pay attention to this channel.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
But since you're coming up on your 60th soon, happy birthday.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's taken a while to get into this system. Come on. There we go.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping complete.
System map. Just want to make sure the Hazres is still out there. Be interesting to be a participant in the other chat you're conversing in, Hug. Okay, good. The Hazres is still there. Yeah, I'll pick on a small ship or two before I call it a night. Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
Red alert.
Acknowledged. Preparing for combat.
Scan detected.
Superior legal.
Target shields offline. Warning,
touch my shields. Who are you? A fertile lance. That should be an interesting test.
Under attack. Target shields offline. Under attack. Target destroyed.
40% of my shield. Not bad. Alright. I need to let my shields recover for, wow, not long, I guess. 4 kilometers? No.
Scan detected.
How did I miss it? Alright, let's see who's near me. Since I'm now up to full. Fire champ.
Firing chaff.
Fired chaff.
Firing chaff.
Fired chaff.
Firing chaff.
Target destroyed.
Hmm.
Target shields offline.
Well, that was nice.
Target shields online. Under attack. Target shields offline. Thermal attack. Gaining heat. Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Okay, I really like this ship. This loadout is just fine. Alright, well, it's time to head back. System map. Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Power to engines.
Routing power to engines.
Stand down.
Acknowledged. Disengaging weapon.
That was nuts. I don't think this really needs any real changing. I'm quite happy with this build, just the way it is. Although I suppose I could put another Guardian. Guardian shield reinforcement. Maybe swap out the chaff for yeah, there's a couple of things I could change around a little bit. Would make things even more interesting. Open hailing frequencies. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
You didn't.
Approval granted. Set down on landing pad 26.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Where the heck is it?
Landing gear deployed.
Ah, there you are.
Landing complete. Initiating lockdown procedures. We trust this facility will serve you well, Commander.
So I may swap out the chaff and the point defense for 2 more shield boosters. And then I may swap out my shield cell bank for a class 4. Move the corrosion rack. So put my cargo in the class 3. Or maybe a 3 and a 2. Well, 3 will give me 8. 2 will make it 12, so I'll only lose 4. I don't need the AFMU. That's just not necessary. Yeah. That's just completely unnecessary. Go down to a 4A shield cell bank because that should be plenty. The 6 I think is overkill. I'll have to test that though. All right, well, that's for tomorrow. But that was a very successful first test. The ship is just crazy competent. Even if they don't fix the heat. If they fix the heat, it could make it even more brutal. Oh my! This may be my favorite combat ship now, as it turns turns a heck of a lot better than the cutter does, and even against some of the better pirates, this thing's a beast. Alrighty. At any rate, though, it is past 10 o'clock, so I think I have to get my behind in bed. I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having you all along. In the stream chat, we have Tacita, Hug, Jean-Marc, Vagabond, and once again, Vagabond, welcome to the channel. Let's see. Anybody else? I think that's everybody. If I missed someone, I'm sorry. In any case, like I said, we're very much out of time for the evening. So at this point, we're going to leave things here, pick it up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Torres Majestus, signing out.